Hello dear traders. Thank you very much for helping our project. Links can be found in the description. Now we will compare the main fundamental indicators of the corporation Tucows, Inc., ticker, TCX. Review based on data as of April 17, 2024. By classification Guru.Markets organization Tucows, Inc. belongs to the subcategory Soft Internet. 42 organizations participate in the analysis. This is very representative. We start with summary data about the company. A little further we will look at each indicator in more detail. If necessary, you can put it on stop. We invite you to study all the indicators of the organization in question more carefully. Access to the database with the structure of company tickers is absolutely free and open. I kindly ask you to share the review on your social networks. Thank you for your repost, as well as various other support. All this helps a lot. Well, friends, let's begin. Market capitalization of the company Tucows, Inc. estimated at $0.2 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $169 billion. Tucows, Inc. has a share of 0.119% and is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $0.01 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $39 billion. Tucows, Inc. constitutes a share of 0.025%. By comparing the occupied shares of market and balance sheet capitalization, we can see the following. Occupied share Tucows, Inc. in a subcategory when assessing market value is 0.119%. The book value is 0.025%, which is 79% less than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and book value in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Overall company assessment Tucows, Inc. will be demonstrated towards the end of the review. Please review the logic of the analysis in full. The organization's financial liabilities amount to $0.564 billion. Debt to book value is 5,640% of equity. Result on the company's debt level, very bad, -2 points. The company's market value to profit ratio is 0. Average in subcategory 0. Assessment of the company's market value to its profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$96 million. Projected earnings for the coming 12 months are unknown. And this is negative for the company's prospects. An assessment of the projected future profit indicator in comparison within the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company's value to revenue ratio is 0.6. The average in the subcategory is 5.2 and this is 88% lower than in the subcategory. Assessment of stock market value to revenue indicators in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $340 million. Forward revenue for the next 12 months is unknown, which is very negative for the company. Assessment of the estimated future sales volumes in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. If you are interested in such analytics, In this case, I kindly ask you to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. The margin is -28.4%, with the average in the subcategory -4.7%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 23.6%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 1.527%. This is a 1,183% increase in market capitalization share. And this fact shows the discrepancy between the company's exchange-valued Tucows, Inc., most likely towards underestimation. The amount of market capital per company employee is $178,000. And for the subcategory $2,290,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 92.2%. Estimation of the amount of company capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The amount of profit per employee is $0,000. With the average for the subcategory, -$20,700. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is $21,000. Estimation of profit per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The share of revenue per individual employee of the organization is $301,000. In the subcategory there are $437,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 45%. Estimation of the share of revenue per company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. Shares for sale account for 12.3%, with a subcategory average of 4.5%. This is an assessment of the risk of a short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 51% for the company Tucows, Inc. Whereas for the subcategory the RSI level, 14, is 41%. Potentially, shares of the subcategory are quoted lower than Tucows, Inc. Comparing the movement of a company's stock price Tucows, Inc. and subcategory companies. We will see that over the last 12 months stocks Tucows, Inc. showed a change of -3.6%. Against price changes in the subcategory 7.6%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but we must take note of this fact. The overall result is -7 out of 10 points. The average score for the subcategory is 0.5 points. If you look broadly, within the entire stock market as a whole, we will see that the average result for the entire stock market in total is 0.3 points. Against a score of -7 points for Tucows, Inc. Let's look at the table of orders that is available to you. The link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all publicly made decisions by the information and reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free and open. Link in pinned comment. Based on stock valuation Tucows, Inc. Guru.Markets. Open an order because Tucows, Inc. is the most overvalued company in the subcategory. Let us remind you that earlier March 16, 2024, an order has been published, ticker ASAN. Information and Reference Assessment System Guru.Markets. The following decision was made on this order. Close the deal. The profit was 15.1%. Thank you all so much for watching this video and for using the Information and Reference System Guru.Markets. You really are the coolest audience.